Good afternoon, everyone. This is my daughter Morgan, and she is my audience for today. Only one person, but she is honestly the best I could do. My name is Teresa Searcy, and this is the class Intro to Speech Communication. My assignment for today is to talk about the one person I really admire. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm currently a freshman student at Southern Nazarene University, and one of my classes is Intro to Speech Communications. My assignment this week is to give a speech about one person I really admire. The person I would like to tell you about is my sister Lena, which is Morgan is your Aunt Lena, who you know very well. Lena is my only sister out of four of us. Lena is the one person I admire, and honestly, in most ways, I should be more like her. She's been through so many things that I would never want to go through, the things she continues on daily like nothing has ever happened and starts every day like new. She was born on August 29th, 1969 to two of the most amazing parents anyone could ever ask for and be blessed with. Now, I don't know much about her first previous years because there is a 5-year age difference between us, but I know I have heard stories from my mom and my dad and my brothers and some of the shenanigans that my brothers would pull with her, and I can tell you that if they ever did the things to her if they ever did the things to me that they did to her, I can promise you there would be some revenge. Lena had an incident when she was 2 years old that caused her to have to learn to walk, talk, and do all the things she could already do all over again. She is very capable today to do things, but some things that require reading and writing she has difficulties with, and I can assure you that this does not stop her from doing anything. She has a huge heart and would literally give the shirt off of her back to anyone if they needed it. I've watched her from childhood go through struggles I wouldn't wish on anyone, but it never brought her down, and she just kept going. She's been married to a wonderful man for 39 years, and he literally gives her anything she wants. And she has 3 children who are blessed to have her as a mom, and 3 nieces and a nephew that I love like my own also. Unfortunately, life sometimes throws us a curveball, and we have no control over some situations. That is exactly what happened to Lena with one of her children. She did something that no parent ever wants to do, and that is raise our grandchildren. Our job is to be the grandparents and take them for a little bit, spoil them, and send them back to mom and dad. Most would walk away and let the state or someone else figure out, but not her and her husband. They have raised 3 grandchildren from birth, and it's like watching them raise them like they were truly their own instead of their grandkids. My sister is someone who I would say health-wise needs to be in a bubble. Literally, like if it's something, it's Lena. Lena has it. She's diabetic, has high blood pressure. She gets kidney stones like crazy, and she does have issues with her kidneys, and she is in the early stages of lupus. Like previously mentioned, she may have these issues, but physically she is a trooper. I mean, Lena will just continue to go on and do everything. You can't stop her. You can't slow her down. As I always like to say, my daddy raised me and my sister right along with my brothers to let us know that you can't always depend or wait on someone for help, so you might as well do it for yourself. Like previously mentioned, she may have these issues, but physically she is a trooper. If she has a day with her blood pressure being out of whack, or if her being a diabetic, if her sugar is too high or too low, Lena just asks that, you just let her rest, and then she gets back up and she just keeps going like nothing has ever happened. I mean, literally, I get sick, I'm down for the rest of the day. I'm done. So I've given you a little bit of background about her. Now I would like to talk to you about her communication. Lena never meets a stranger. I don't care where she is or what time of day it is. Just the most random things will come out of her mouth to talk to a stranger, and I just shake my head and keep going. My biggest pet peeve, though, is if I'm with her and we pull up to a gas pump, and if there's someone else there, she will get out and she will automatically start talking to them. And where I say my pet peeve is like when it is the coldest weather outside, she will forget and leave that door open, so then you're left there freezing. It's like, seriously, come on. But personally, anyone who can just start a conversation with anyone like she does, It's pretty amazing. And I personally am one who can't just start a conversation with anyone like she does. But now that I think about it, and it seems odd, it really isn't. We should all be able to communicate with one another as easily as she does. You never know how bad of a day someone is having, or if someone's lonely and has no one. It really means a lot to them to have someone to talk to them. Communication can get you further with things more than you realize. I've seen my sister gifted with some very nice things just because she has taken the time out of her day for a simple conversation with someone. She never asks or expects anything in return, but she always says thank you, and I appreciate it. These days, it is harder than you realize to get someone to say thank you until you stop and think about it. How many times you have even just simply opened a door for someone and you can't even get a thank you or an excuse me. I want to be able to communicate with someone just as easily as she does, so I can get over my fear of public speaking and be able to look at it as no big deal like she does. Just to start talking to someone. More people should be as kind as she is, and I want to have a heart as big as hers. She truly is the one person I admire for being who she is, and life would just not be as joyful as it is when we're around one another. And I could tell you so much more about Lena, but unfortunately I'm out of time. Maybe someday you may meet Lena, because if you do, she's just going to come up and she's going to start talking to you, and I don't know, if you do, you're truly blessed. Thank you again so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this.